Have you ever gone to your grandma's house and she already has a perfectly made batch of cookies for you? But for some reason, when you go back home and try to make those same cookies, you can never get them to taste just as good as your grandma's homemade recipe. Now, you're probably asking, what makes my cookies better than your grandma's? Well, I got the recipe from the master chef herself. So, today I'll be showing you the step-by-step process on how to make the perfect chocolate chip cookies. There are 3 parts in making the perfect cookie. Part 1 is getting all of the ingredients needed. Part 2 is putting it all together in the right order. And lastly is baking them just right, crunchy on the outside, gooey on the inside. Now, these parts are really all depending on how you like your cookies made. This recipe in particular serves 24. The first step in making the perfect cookie is to get the ingredients. What you'll need for today is 1 cup softened butter, 1 cup white sugar, 1 cup packed brown sugar, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 2 teaspoons hot water, ½ teaspoon salt, 3 cups all-purpose flour, and 2 cups of chocolate chips, depending on how chocolatey you want your cookies. I know you'll probably just want to eat the cookie dough just like I always do, but let's try not to so we save ourselves in the end. Instead, you want to start by adding the ingredients together and mixing. But before we do anything with the ingredients, you'll want to preheat the oven to a temperature of 350 degrees. Next, you'll need a couple different bowls like you see here. First thing we do is put the softened butter, white sugar, and brown sugar in a bowl and mix it until smooth. It's already mixed it for me, but for the mixing you can either use a whisk, a spoon, or a mixer, but for today I'll be using a whisk. Next, you'll want to add the eggs, but instead of just adding them into the bowl directly, you want to add a separate bowl, just like my grandma does, beat them and then add them in there and go ahead and mix it in there. And after you add the eggs, you want to add the 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And lastly, end those steps by mixing again. Now you want to add the 3 cups all-purpose flour and then mix that in there. Again, more mixing. And then add the chocolate chips and mix. Once you're ready, this will be the easiest part because you'll put them on the pan and get ready to bake them. We all know grandma's presentation of food never fails, so we gotta be ready to put them on there perfectly. Lastly, we put the batter on the cookie sheet by rolling them into balls with just a spoonful of batter. I normally only do as much as I can fit on the pan in the first round since we are making 24 cookies. Once you have them placed on the sheet, pop those in the oven for 10 minutes or until the edges are brown, and then you can start doing the next round of cookies. As the cookies are baking in the oven, this is your chance to clean your cooking area that you pretty much ruined. Grandma would never be pleased if she walked into your kitchen when she looked like this. After your area is clean, make sure to have a cute dish to serve the cookies in. Once again, Grandma's presentation never fails. Cookies are a great dessert to serve for your family, no matter what kind of cookies you make. There may be several different ways and types of cookies you can make, but I believe that grandma's are always the best way to go. Overall, whether it be cookies, cleaning, or basically anything you do, maybe try doing it grandma's way because according to the taste of these cookies, she might just have a good idea of what she's doing.